Good evening and welcome back to my channel. I wanted to jump on here quickly and just kind of fill you guys in with things that the Lord has just been placing on me. It's been a minute since I have uploaded anything, and I am still going through the hiring process at the new job that I'm working on signing a contract with. So that's been slow, but it's been moving steadily. There's a lot that goes into their hiring process, so I've been waiting patiently on that. I kind of feel like spiritually I've been kind of in a standstill. I feel like there have been some blocking spirits that have been at work, and I have just completed my 21-day fast that I think it was like 3 or 4 days ago. So I kind of feel like I'm hitting a wall. I noticed that I've been forgetting dreams. I knew I've been having dreams, but the dreams have kind of been leaving my memory, which I never had issues before. So I started praying against those spirits that have been kind of hiding dreams, and I've been remembering more and more of them so I can know what to pray against, because the Lord has been showing me strategies of how the enemy is going to attack in the future, and he wants me to pray against that. I don't know when I started seeing them. I'm going to say that I started following a new ministry, and I was learning more about spiritual warfare, and I just didn't know how much spiritual oppression I've been under with generational curses, things that have been going on since before I was born with my ancestors and stuff. And I knew that we had a lot of witchcraft from our ancestors, and just things that just kind of got passed down the line. And I've been praying about that and dealing with that, and I've been having some breakthrough, and I kind of feel like, okay, I'm at a point where I'm like, okay, Lord, I'm getting a little impatient. I'm a human being, and I've been catching myself though with the impatientness. I've been kind of, knowing that I needed to take those impatient thoughts captive, and just like praying against that, rebuking, and just kind of really leaning into the Lord more. And my relationship with him I'm getting closer and closer with him more and more each day. And I just kind of had this moment of heaviness over the last 2 days. And I just kind of thought to myself, I was like, okay, Lord, things are, these old thoughts that, how the enemy starts to attack you. He kind of gets you feeling like, oh, look at everybody else advancing. You're still at this standstill. You're not doing enough. And I mean, just things like really getting in my head. And I'll be honest with you guys, in my past, I had dealt with a lot of depression and anxiety, and the Lord delivered me from those things. But every now and again, I'll still get those depressing thoughts that try to creep in, and I just shut them down, and I'm fine. I haven't had any real depression episodes in a very long time, but lately it's been trying to creep back up, and I'm like, okay, God, what am I doing wrong that is allowing the enemy to have permission to try these things? And God had to be like, you're not doing anything wrong. It's just that this is how he attacks, and he's not going to change who he is, no matter what you do, no matter how many prayers you do, no matter how many chapters you read. It's going to be something where my grace is sufficient for you, and you're just going to have to find ways of dealing with that. And so that's pretty much what he's been speaking to me about. I've also been getting a lot of prophetic words. And a lot of these don't just pertain to me, because he's wanting me to get on here and share with you guys just different words that I feel. So bear with me. My brain is, I'm a scatterbrain. I don't have like a really strategic way of delivering this word, so I'm going to jump all over the place just like I do in my other videos. So just bear with me and love me through it. But last week I got a word of suddenly. So suddenly, and it was like almost God was speaking to me in like this poem. And I say poem because it was just like, suddenly you're going to be waking up, and suddenly things are going to change. What you thought was going one way will go another.